Hey, what's up guys? Gons here with this week's word of encouragement. It comes from 1 Peter 1 verse 6 through 7. Here's what it says. In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Now this starts off, in all this you greatly rejoice, and what all this is talking about is faith. In the verse before, it talks about our inheritance in heaven, who through faith are shielded by God's power until the coming of the salvation that is ready to be revealed in the last time. And in this we greatly rejoice. And it's true, we should rejoice about that. But it says here, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. The phrase for various trials literally means many-colored and was used to describe the skin of a leopard or a different colored veining of marble or an embroidered robe, according to Hibert. So the trials aren't just one kind of trial, it's all kinds of trials. And so whatever you're going through, know that God knows about it, number one. And number two, know that it's part of growing and purifying our faith and the conviction that we have in the truth of the gospel message. And being grieved, man, that is so true for all of us, isn't it? I think it's fair to say that many of us, looking at these topics that we do on this channel and ones like it, there's a level of grief here. There's a level of lament or sorrow that comes with understanding the times we're living in and the blindness of the people that have been deceived. I think many of us feel that heartbreak for the world, but it's much more profound as we start to understand the deceptions, the lies, and the corruption and the evil that is sown throughout this world and has deceived so many to turn away from the gospel. But this is all part of our faith and the testing of our faith. These trials have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. But in between here it says, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire. Now we know gold is fit to be tested and purified by fire. So how much more our faith, which is far more precious than gold? And so again, God has this great importance and purpose for testing our faith. In the same way gold is refined by fire and purified, our faith is purified through the trials or through the metaphorical fire. And there's a really deep, awesome study that can be done of fire itself in the Bible. It's quite an interesting study if you dive into it. But I think the point is made here. Our faith is tested to show that it's a sincere faith and that it's a true faith. And many times these trials strengthen our faith. And again, it's done to purify it, just as you burn away all the dross from the gold. And we know gold is one of the most durable of all materials. Yet that will perish as well, but faith will not. Think about that. The analogy here is gold being refined by fire, yet the point is made that our faith will even outlast material gold in its purest form. So I hope that encourages you this week. We are being refined by fire as we go through trials, tribulations, even the grief. And I think as things begin to happen around the country, around the world, the new world order, all this stuff, it's going to continue to get worse and worse in all facets of society. It's going to test our faith. And many have already been swept away in the falling away when their faith is tested, for example, in the university systems. But again, that faith comes not from blindness, but from an understanding of the word and understanding the uniqueness of the times that we are living in today. So be encouraged that the truth is on your side and that all the trials, tribulations, and griefs and things that we go through that test our faith are in fact purifying our faith as we rejoice in the Lord Jesus Christ and the fulfillment of the promise of the restoration of mankind to be elevated back to where he belongs with God. Have an awesome week, guys. God bless.